Welcome on back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 14 of our Yuan Bo Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, the Dawizar have overstayed their welcome in the, destroyed north. So what we are going to do is do everything we can to blitz and destroy their many war hosts as fast as we can here. So first up is Rashi Deepbrow. He's got himself, of course, he is a metal spellcaster there, so he's going to be pretty dangerous. And then he has a Bolst and Tartaruk as well. And then they've got, obviously, their honor guard and then a whole heap of goblin laborers. I'm thinking this should be a pretty good battle here for us. We've got the Pavese crossbows. We can actually have them set up front and hold the line for these hobgoblin archers. We can have the Jade warriors march between them. That is going to be the plan. We'll also try to have our crane guns focus down the Taruk and then the wizard. And then from there, they can go after the shielded dwarf warriors. Meanwhile, Bo goes and tries to duel with Raishi directly, but I think he is going to run away probably as fast as he can. Let's dive on in and crush some Dawizar. Alright then. Yeah, no, lightning and floating rocks is usually not a good sign for our battlefield here. Things look to be very bad up here in the north. We are going to start our deployment. I think it best for us to kind of deploy back behind this small volcano here that's bursted out of the ground. That way we can force all the Dawizar on over. I think this should provide a pretty good block for their archers as well. So we're going to go ahead and set up our Jade warrior crossbows, and I've been calling them Pavese crossbows. Do they actually have Pavese-style shields? No. I've been talking all sorts of stuff. No, they just have the octagon shields, so I'm guessing that these only come into play when they're in melee. We'll see. It'd be cool if they had the Geonese style base crossbows, but such is not the way. We are going to set up you guys here, crane guns directly behind on this hill. Want them to be able to beeline for that Tarukan wizard whenever we can. Make sure that our line of sight is unobstructed. Perfect. Iron Hail guns on either flank. There we are. They're going to be a little bit obstructed, but that'll be alright. We can move them forward as the battle commences there. We then will have our Jade warriors deploy behind. Have them deployed behind. Halberds, just in case that Taruk makes it over into combat. The Jade drum between our crane guns here for that lovely armor buff. We can have all the Croman ready to rip apart his archers. Any of them actually make it on over into combat. We can have the Empress's Croman ready with their grenades. Awesome. Croman as a group, you and the drum, and battle begin. Go ahead and activate the Bastion of the Great Cities, and are you content to wait on me?
I was once a soldier like you. Today I'm appointed by the Celestial to head his armies. So fight hard, survive, and one day it may be you who is standing here.
I don't think so, brother. You are dragon-blooded. That's a little bit of an advantage.
Celestial General!
That is indeed in the lore. No one but the dragon-blooded are actually allowed to become the Celestial Generals. I don't think they can fire over the volcano there. Hopefully not. The Taruk is going around. Make sure we head them off. Scoot up and around a little bit, although we can kind of heat them now. We want them. One volley's fun, though. Serious amount of damage to those goblin laborers. Make sure you guys are focusing the cutthroats. Let's have the two crossbows or crowmen that do not have the grenades come on over. Yeah, the crossbows are doing seriously good damage. Beautiful, they're staying way away from the crane guns. Bold strategy. We need to stay with the extra armor. Now they're just walking into doom. Get some slow-mo shots at the crane guns. Or not the crane guns, but the iron hail guns. We do have some arrows actually splashing down into our iron hail guns. We'll have to get that sorted. Not thinking they're going to do so for very long, but we do definitely need to get that sorted. Pulling away. Give you the extra Helm of Discord and the Lord of Grand Cathay. Secondary army is advancing as well, which is perfect. Run, crane guns. The disrespect. Move forward just a bit there. We'll have the Jade Warriors actually come on out in front. But at this point, the crossbows have the pass locked down. There is no advancing. Our poor crane or iron hail guns are getting destroyed. Come on over, lads. Throws over the top. You go after this lord if you can there. We're getting blasted to bits. Kind of floating out in the front. The wrong way to go about that for sure. Save these attacks, and we'll then send the Crowmen right over the top after those Hobgoblin Archers. An absolute killing field up front here. Those metal spells are going to hurt. That is the units that are clumped on up. Great timing. There was no way to get away from that one. Pull the Empress's Crowman on away. Alright, he's gone. You move in on after the Sorcerer Prophet now. On forward, we'll drop down some metal spells of our own here. Crossbows go after this group. You guys fly over the top, take down the sneaky gits. Slow them down as much as we can here and just start blasting away.
Jade Warriors. It pleases the dragons. Ready to rule.
Just a ridiculous amount of metal spells dropping down. I thought I had you guys go out in front.
With infinite pride.
He is chasing off the spellcaster, but he just throw it out as much damage as possible before he is defeated.
Stone and steel.
Hold in for a moment.
One stone and steel.
Our other metal spellcaster dropped down the armor on these fools.
The celestial face.
Annihilate from there.
This way. Iron just one.
Romans struggled a fair bit, but that gets rid of the rest of their
Wind and fire.
spell casting, so we can bring most of the Crowmen on back. They took a lot of damage from the cutthroats there, but that is a victory. Our first battle against the Chaos Dwarves is a resounding win.
Obliterate them.
Alright, and even with some pretty bad micro, we did manage to leg sweep our first army of the Warhost Bazaar here pretty easily, only losing 124 into the fray, and most of that due to spellcasting. Molten Metal is the worst. We're going to try to, since we have two armies right here, we're going to try to raise everything beyond the walls. We aren't going to take any settlements that are uninhabitable. Sack it first. Let's see if having two armies nearby allows me to stack and raise in the same turn. Another Water Snake, Reader, and a Fuhang Monk. Now, burn it to the ground. Nope. Not on the same turn. That's fine. We'll have you jump into encamp stance. Scoot on back.
Celestial
And
General.
then Pang, can you go into encamp as well?
Stay
No,
vigilant.
so let's just scoot
Avoid
on towards
ambush.
this gate. Luckily, no attrition as long as we have... Oh, just kidding. We're on the wrong side of the gate there, so we will take attrition.
A great day.
Better place to take attrition than anywhere else, though. Soldiers getting snatched up. Let's go ahead and go for... Can we get drop to upkeep? Not actually all that necessary. Probably just want to increase the damage on his normal Jade Warriors.
Celestial General.
Skyfire is where you get the Crowman. Okay, yeah, no, we'll go for just unyielding. Melee attack, and then later on you get the defense. Let's increase this as much as we can. Make our front line nice and sturdy.
There is merit in this.
Agreed. You get some increased mobility as well as, I would say, the Plague of Rust
The
increased.
battle is won, and so shall the war.
We can only hope. Khan can't reach us. He can in March. That's no problem. We're gonna fight all the battles up here beyond the wall, just so we take very limited casualties here, since we are going to be forced to taking attrition. Let's go ahead and fight. Okay, so this werewolf's about to find out that he is definitely not the scariest thing in these woods. Let's grab our Jade warriors and have them deploy alongside the woods here. And then we'll have these two units fold inwards a bit. How's the train look? Going downhill. Unfortunate, but there's not much to do about it. Pull the Akshina in the woods here, since they don't actually provide yin or yang. They've got some armor-piercing melee, which would be pretty nasty. We'll go for things in the woods hiding behind them. We'll show them off Fruity. They have not seen our Mother Astakia campaign, because the things in the woods are an incredibly scary unit. Do we get their dazed effect? No. No, we do not. But still, even without, these are going to be some blood-covered tusks by the time we're done here. They're actually an entity of the warp, which is quite interesting that Mother Astakia is able to control them. Crossbows set up. That's a little bit more... Yeah, those get too much like a rectangle there. Grab these two. You want your crossbows to be a little ways apart so they're not stepping on each other's toes, and then you need to move around and fire. Have a bristling. There we go. Halberds. Good old Chan. And we'll have all the crowmen just hanging out behind. They can pick their targets as they get a little bit closer. Again, spread them out so they're not tripping on each other. Even in the air. Beautiful. Crossbows, beasties, infantry, and Big Papa. Look at it going. You march onwards to your doom. I'm gonna move these guys behind.
I do not intend to have words take the place of my weapons. I shall inspire you with my martial prowess. So let us begin.
Love the poster, the pre-battle speeches. He shall deliver the bonk. Inspire you from the front.
Celestial General!
What say you, demons? The blue-painted marauders of the Yusuk tribe. Oh, they're invisible. Sneak meter achieved. Set the crows out to the side. And hang out with our bear brothers.
Defenders of Kislev!
They do have some awesome capes, even if every single one of them is wearing a bear, which seems a bit suspect for followers of Ursun. There's the spearmen. And we'll just deal with them first. Push you guys back a little bit. Rotate. You three can deal with these marauders at the same time. That'd be just fantastic. Things of the wooden crows. There's your targets. Let's rotate so we're not getting hit with javelins for free. Nice. Come on back in. Dive into the fray here. We'll go ahead and drop down our resistances. Crowmen go up to that back line. You two start blasting away at these great weapon marauders. They're going to be a serious issue. Hit them with the blend them up. This one is mine. Alright, crossbows, deal with who you can. Go ahead and pull away from the fighting just so we're not getting taken out by those spearmen there. Some extra free damage we don't need. Just have the things in the woods and the crowmen come on through and go after these spearmen. They're not bracing, so they're going to get run right over. Rah, beasties, get them. between crows and crossbow bolts. Horrifying things in the woods. You should just run. While you still can. Our Lord's getting clobbered by the enemy werekin there, even while rattled. Pretty devastating force. But we will hunt down the rest of these fools for the extra experience, and I'll catch you all in a moment. Alright, another leg sweep applied to the blue painted Norskins. We only lost 5 of the fighting. That is way better than Auto Resolve would have given us. We shall also sack this settlement and raise it next turn, gaining as much gold as we can. And now Jiaolong and Jian are right next to one another. Don't want you on a longbow. All of the generals need to be on foot so they can actually use their Celestial Sweep. It is too good to not actually have access to.
Revere me, as is right.
My men revere me. Better hope it stays that way. Keep leading from the front, you won't have any troubles.
Humility in all things.
Point into sure aim there. We're probably going to go for the lead from the front next. I guess the devastating flanker would be better served on a mount of some kind. But then we're losing access to the Titanic Impact. You know what, since you are the Comet, we'll make you on a Logma.
Such
the one and only.
treasures, spoils of war.
Indeed. You've got nothing else you can really get to, so we'll just kind of sit here. Raise the settlement next turn, see what Zatan's up to. He can't reach us. Village can't reach us. We're in a good spot.
Celestial
And now on to Miao Ying. You thought we wouldn't fight this battle? Wrong. Quick jump cut. Call came in and my phone about rattled itself off the desk. Let's get back to this battle here. So what I was in the middle of explaining before I was so rudely interrupted. The Zarin lore are all about humiliating their foes and utterly crushing them, so we're going to kind of do the same here. Start deployment. We are going to annihilate them, even though we don't necessarily need to. See where they deploy, throw the crows and the longma at their towers. Set up our crossbows as such as well. Be the best place to attack from. We're gonna go ahead and layer them up, so we'll go for Celestial Dragon Guard. Have the same amount of range, 160, but they've got a ton of armor piercing. Let's go ahead and set you two up front. Then these three behind. Looks good. They can actually fit through all the city streets now. At least they should be able to. That is the plan.
Jade warriors.
Jade warriors will have one of you up front.
Order and balance. Warriors.
And one behind. Lions of Yin and Yang. Pull you off on this side. Be real disrespectful. Sky Junk, which does look quite awesome. It is a huge blimp here. You can actually see the vermilion birds. Okay, just kind of a flaming effect there. Sure, we're not getting blocked by any of the terrain. Let's get this battle started. All with the ranged units. Jade warriors.
Stand together, else die apart.
Cavalry.
Master of tempests.
Meow Meow and our alchemist.
As always.
Zoom on in. We have not seen Miao Ying in quite some time. It's one of our first Realms of Chaos campaigns. That was such a long time ago. We have learned so much since then. Alright, let's get ready for a smashing. There's the Hobgoblin Archers. They are about to receive a express delivery of explosives. Oh yeah, no, that's good stuff there. Where are the blunderbusses? Into the center. Alright, well, Jade Lions, let's go ahead and deal with these Hobgoblin Cutthroats that are off on the side here. Give them a pretty resounding hug. Doesn't have much spellcasting available to her right now.
Jade warriors.
I'll have to deal with in due time. Lances come on around. Miao Ying go straight on in towards them. We'll start scooting our blimp forward as well. would prefer it move in to start dealing with those blunderbusses. Here come the cavalry. Get slow trying, he said. We got you, don't worry. Death arrives. I would say after a flurry of blades, they are going to be butchered. Alright, Lion, you go ahead on a round. Other two Lions move up to actually capture this point because Miao Ying cannot. Going forward once more here. We'll have the Lances come on up. Don't want to give the blunderbusses an easy target, but we can fly right over the top here and deal with these Hobgoblin archers. No problem. She turns into a dragon, she'll immediately start getting shot at. I will send the crossbows forwards. Lions take the point. Well, actually, that could be kind of spicy. All right, Miao Yang, you turn into dragoon. Oh, that's nonsense. You guys, I stepped on a spike. Wait for them to give the target. So come over here. Oh, now they're shooting at you instead. I guess that works either way. Bounce that back at them. You fools. Okay. That's right, idiots. Shotgun doesn't taste good, does it? Alright, Miao Ying, you get them. It worked once. It was quite amusing for the time that it did, though. Hold on out. We'll have the Riders of Jin. Oh, they actually all escaped. Because the Chaos Dwarf Warriors will be a bit of a problem. Having a bit of armor, they do. Channeling staff not needed. We'll just send the Lions on in. Let them start tearing down the platform. Let's go for shots on these blobbed up cutthroats. You were struggling a bit. Let's go ahead and turn back into a Yumi. Lances, come on down and fight off these Hobgoblin archers. Oh, here comes the explosives. Lovely. Freedom seeds delivered. Those cutthroats are gone. Got eviscerated in a few moments. Drop down in overcast. Stop shooting the lances. Wei Jin's gonna hear about it. Yeah, Yang, let's put heals on everyone around you. Oh, so beautiful. More metal spells. What's wrong, Drothzar? Can't take the heat. I guess not. Alright. Yep, another very good beginning to our campaign against everyone beyond the walls here. We are going to go ahead and sack the settlement for a good deal of gold. May take a turn of attrition.
The Storm Dragon.
Fine, even if Gloombo wants to come on over and throw down. Bring yourself.
Storm Dragon.
Yeah, you don't even really need to build up any casting. Although if we take down the Fortress of Eyes and claim it for ourselves, we can use it as a launching zone for further invasion. Even though it is uninhabitable, we're going to claim it.
It has the honor of joining Cathay.
-7 growth, -3 control, 50% more construction time, and terrible amounts of replenishment.
I stand apart.
That's fine. We are going to go fully Yang here. We can grab a bit of research rate just while we're in the area. Control recruit rank. And it costs an absolute ton. So yeah, no, I changed my mind. We'll just leave the settlement as is. It's just a position for a bit of replenishment, so we're not taking any attrition. Let's go for the magical reserves for Miao Ying's army. Start mixing the Celestial siblings up soon. Don't you worry. It's a dad thing.
Shugengan Lord reporting.
Where are Peng Lin?
Dragon-blooded
We've been on a merry river cruise. We can't claim this. I think it's because it is actually spawned inside the island here. Let's see if we can't come nearby, and that actually will claim it for us. Yoink.
Spread the Emperor's words.
Oh, I think we're out of luck. Oh, there we go. Explore the island. You know what? Her army is probably not very strong, is it? Of your crew, whisper of curses. Just have normal peasants. I think we would get smacked. We're gonna go ahead and wait. Grab the 1,000 treasury. Be a bit meek with it. That's just fine. We'll have her then. Any other goodies out on the river? Not that I can see. I'm not sure if this one is traversable. Not see anymore. Oh, there's one down here. It's a Skull Reef. Alright, Chongli, that might be your next direction then. We'll have Ping Lin come on in to Nongchang. She can possibly grab some better troops. This one has all the gunpowder for now. Or, not for now, but has a lot of gunpowder at it. Alright, Ping, everyone deserves a Zhangu war drum. And you can have yourself a couple crane guns. Turns, we'll just do one crane gun. We'll do the crane gun first. And then the drum. Your reverence fades, does it? I think it's time. Make another commercial district. I think the best place for this is going to be here at Kunlan, as it has lots of settlements with different gem mines, husk farms, and the like. So, Jiju, welcome to becoming our next commercial district. Make sure it don't become a fortress city by mistake. Awesome stuff. And while just mousing through some of these, the tier 3 goods emporium is actually going to also, when you turn it into a commercial district, increase the sale value of your cargo by 30% for all characters at tier 3. It increases 10%, 20%, 30%. And on the Yang side, you get more income from trade tariffs by 25%. So make those decisions as you will, but I think sale value up 30% per one of these goods emporiums sounds crazy. That's where we're going to spend all our gold. Jade Wind Mountain will take you up to the next tier. Get anything extra from the tusks? No is the answer. And no for the gem cutters as well. Just more income. Kind of balance out what we're losing from being in the mountains.
Only dragons.
Only dragons. He dealt a pretty crippling blow up there. Once the first steel token does tick in, we can try to make one of the gates a fortress city. See if it lets us. And if not, we'll have to pick one of them over in Lustria to be our next fortress. It could just be Nangao, huh? Things good rolling up in Nangao.
Spirit Dragon protects.
Old May, we've got control starting to get back in order. Go for income where we can. I think we will grab the Shrine of Yen and max out with the Yen Lodge over here. Really get things back in order. Any other lords that need moving? Zhongli, I think I'm going to have you... Let's check our global. See if we have any extra space. Slow this lad down. Just give you a bit more experience points on your way. Hey, dude, that's an intimidating walk you have there. Well done. Yishin, the god of war. Back on down here to Zhongli, and we'll see if we can't recruit him up some more troops while he is sitting here in Daicheng, waiting on the ability to declare war on the lizards again. Beautiful. So I think what you are missing, sir, is a Jade lion. Everyone needs a lion. Perfect. Let's come on back over to Yuan Bo, and I have decided that his job is going to be, I guess if Gentleman Jenkins wants to fight, we'll throw down with him happily. We're going to try to raise the graveyard before then coming on down to start fighting with the undead here, working our way towards the Star Tower. Should be quite fun.
I represent the heart of Cathay.
He's gonna try something. Non-aggression pact for the Gold Tooth. He's actually fighting with the Legion of Asgore. Already trading with him. I think no on the non-aggression. Right, the lost patrol. Awesome, more recruits. Full Streltsy. That's the way. I don't even have to. The caravan stumbles upon a patrol of allies that have been lost for some time. The guides can show them the way back to friendly regions, although this will cause a short delay in getting the caravan to its destination. We've got plenty of melee. Let's grab some Streltsy. Oh, lovely. Box of Delights. The Wild Eye Alchemist proudly presents you with an ornate chest, which seems to vacillate in and out of corporeality. He declares that it contains purest magic, distilled from several tons of warpstone. It is purged of all corruption. This experiment, alas, is unrepeatable. This boon must be used wisely. We could inhale it, get more control, execute him and lose all a whole heap of income. Add it to the water supply for more growth, or have some tea and do nothing. Let's dump this right in the water. Surely warpstone is not bad for you to drink. Boxmakers are gone. Law succeeds. Oh, and Gentleman Jenkins, you step both ready to fall. Meant to give you this settlement this last turn, but I forgot. So onwards to Val's Anvil, you can have this. Make good use. I just take all the gold. 3,000. Don't really care for any agreements with Tyrion. We'll get those in time.
Understood.
Skilled diplomatist. I accept. Why not just say a skilled diplomat?
Boss of
the ogres.
Ready? Greetings, honorable ally.
Greetings, Thorgrim.
We'll honor
How we are struggling aggressively.
Will you?
We need to help. Make that one of our side goals, is attempting to save the Dawi.
My arrow flies true.
A military alliance with you,
Let's
Marshal.
get on with this. I have important matters.
Yes.
That'll work. Allies in Lustria. We only need
The
one,
Empire.
really. We're a very potent faction. Islands of Tor, Chaldea. Sweet.
Dragon-blooded sugar.
She's just staying in the settlement, doing nothing. Where's Rakarth at? I don't trust that at all.
Celestial
We could land at
General.
Kikes. There is likely a Skaven presence here. So maybe we want to land at the Dustgate instead.
Move this vessel forth.
I wanted to come on over. We were going to start an invasion with the rats as well, but I think it better we can land at the Dustgate
When war is
and start a fight here
I shall
next
be
turn.
sad.
We're far enough away that Rakarth can't get any reinforcements unless he brings another army over. We're going to have Minbo
Wind shape.
move on the Sentinels of Zeddy here.
There is merit in this.
Things are more or less clear, so if we can dive on in, fight this one, and limit our casualties, we can be in a really good spot. What kind of spellcaster are you? He's got Chill Wind, which is really nasty for armor piercing. I think we'll just make sure all of our cannons are tuned on her to start the battle, and then we'll have the lions chase off the old ones. Let's get to it. Okay, so they have the high ground. We're on a hill. Gross. Well, we've got to make use of what we've got to work with here. So let's set the cannons up.
Cannon.
Anywhere that the terrain kind of levels out in our favor? The answer is no. Not really. Cannons are in a pretty good position at current. Like so, bring these long spears behind them.
Praise the
This is
dragon.
fairly decent firing.
Praise the dragons.
Guns, I think we want you here. As long as you're not in the way of the cannons. Weak at range. Then we'll have
Crossbowmen.
our weird bow corps move in.
Conquered.
Fix it up a little bit here.
Crossbowmen.
Yes, we need to grab all three of them. There we go.
Wind and fire. Jade crossbows.
Sweet.
Crossbowman.
Crossbows up kind of on this side. That way our cannons can fire across the bow for the most part. Jade warriors.
Mind that one.
Then the other long spears here. Behind the cannons, give them both your harmony there.
Spear.
You guys stand over on this side. The 4 lions. Nope.
Praise the
Cannons with all
dragon.
of range troopers.
Shield.
Never conquered.
Master of
Get everyone all set up eventually here.
Order and balance. Jade warriors. Thoughts in harmony.
Jade warriors in position, and we'll have our spears, just making sure that the beasties can't make it into combat. Awesome.
Warriors.
Something like this, and we'll have 2 of the Jade lions over here. Jade and Jade on the other side. Jade on further more defensible. And bring the action, Druki.
blood. Offspring of dragons.
Rotate them a wee bit more. Okay, they're gonna move towards us since we have artillery, but maybe not.
Sheng Liang's faithful.
Shots are away. I'll let them pick their own targets for now. Ooh, seriously good hits. We get some cold ones and some spearmen. Supposed to try to dodge those.
Thoughts in harmony.
Says the cold ones are kind of out of range. I'm feeling like they're not, but they're going to pick their best targets for now. Several of those hit the trees. A couple more cold ones bite the dust. Are you able to fire on
The balance.
the sorceress?
Warriors are
Do it. Lions forward.
Ready to rule.
Wall of winded fire.
This way.
Let's fireball at this master first, though. Rain gun, get ready. Beautiful, now it's wall of winded fire. That can go kind of diagonal. What's the plan there, beasties?
Dragons ask.
You guys rotate, deal with that nonsense. These 3 can all be facing the right direction there. Perfect. Go ahead and blast the Jade Dragon Breath. Tear up this front line a bit.
Horn of dragons.
Witch Elves are by far the most dangerous unit.
Dragons.
There we go. Dive into the cold ones. You go ahead and tear apart these Dread Spears.
Archers.
Arguably, we need the Helm of Discord here. Press through. Heals on yourself.
Order and balance.
Try to set the beasties all the way around. Dive in on those giant wolves.
With infinite pride. For the moon dragon.
Getting shot at by these dark shards a bit. Let's go ahead and stop that. Rush you guys through the line. Yep. Luckily, she cast that the wrong direction.
Order. Harmony.
Avoid that nonsense there. Cast a Dragon's Breath. Destroy these fleet swords.
Dragons.
Beautiful stuff.
Crane gunners.
Rain gun switch dealing with this poor fool here. Both lions working together. That Jade Lion Breath should work out fine. Move on over. Crossbows, lend your aid. Move the breath through this group. Another chill wind. Luckily, they use it as horribly as possible. Cannons keep blinking away at this sorceress. Might have you deal with this group, though.
For Cathay.
You guys fire on those witch elves. Guess the dark elves would like to put their dark shards into melee. Ouch. They get a single volley off, getting a fair bit of damage. Only one, though, and then they're going to shreds. Perfect. I think we limited casualties pretty well there. Alright, 15 Cathayans fall. A fair trade for the settlement. We'll just go ahead and occupy this
They
one.
will know order.
Don't want to get too much damage on our forward operating base. Now onward to the Golden Colossus. Intriguing blade stolen in the province of the Fertile Isles has been good.
Dragon-blooded
Awesome stuff.
Shogun gun.
Guessing we failed the mission to sack the area. Go ahead and destroy our gunpowder building here and switch this one on over to the gem factors. Put your yen over here as well. Sentinels of Zeti. I think I will throw in the replenishment rate building though.
The dragon-blooded.
Just to make sure we are gaining as much as we can there. Is the Constellation of Fire a spell? Just a magic one. Might have Heaven and Earth, though, if we can overcast it. Is it an area of effect? No, it's just for one unit. 40 melee attack is a lot. Okay. We'll go for the buffs to our troops still for now. But that is at least an option we can go for later on.
It befits my high station.
And it really works out with the Luminar cleanse as well. We need to really trade off some of her cannons for firing rockets to drop armies even faster. Cattle Ranch, those in need. Before we toss any more upgrades this way. Isle of the Crimson Skull could use a Celestial Observatory, as well as a gem factor, since it's already one of our commercial districts. Falters, you'll be alright. Being dramatic behooves you nothing. We're passing more gold out in Illustria. Let's see what's going on over with Gentleman Jenkins.
Mane of my sister, Yin
Enjoy death.
Absolutely not.
He thought he was going to get away with this.
paltry threat.
Absolutely
Moving
not.
through these waters, not on our watch.
Yuan Bo.
450, so we will be exactly dueling with his cannons. And we'll be using our crows to hunt down
Lanes carry our trade.
those mortars. A close victory it gives us. Gentleman Jenkins, you poor fool. Piracy shall not be allowed in these waters. Right, Freebooters report Royal. Looks like we're on the Druki coast. I'm sure we can handle that, no problem. It'd be great to get up on top of here, but we'd have to move all the way around. We'll go ahead and throw the Onyx Crowman off on one of the sides here. Where are your cannons at? Gentleman Jenkins hiding in the woods. Strategy.
Bureaucrat and warrior.
Alright, we're going to set up slightly a angle here. I'll bring some of these riders on over.
Master of meteor winds.
Got a pretty open firing lane here across the boards. We're going to go ahead and throw the cannons. The center line. Rain guns off on one end.
Dragon crossbows.
Why yet any other crossbows just line up.
Order and balance.
Warriors.
Never
Throw the spearmen behind our rain guns. And then the lion will also help defend. We can missile mirror the cannon shots right back at them. That would be hilarious, but we'll see. First group, infantry,
Warriors. Order and balance.
and everyone else.
Yuan Bo, the Dragon Emperor's most loyal.
Beautiful. We'll bring you guys back to Midge. You're going to be on mortar slaughtering duty. A dragon up front. We're going to need all of your Blossom Winds.
Warriors.
Let's get them. The Jade Dragon, you just start advancing. We'll have you guys move
More
over
of your lifetimes in this struggle, never shirking my responsibility
to about
to fight for you,
this position.
my people, for
All
all
Cathay.
Cathay. The day is done.
We'll make sure our Mashar is ready to go. Get on his cannons. Be stepping into range very soon. Let's see if they want to fire at him. Looks like no. You poor fools, you should have shot at him when you had the chance. Blossom Wind is about to be... How much armor do these Imperial soldiers have? 30? Was that across the board? This is about to be... Skink rerun. Have to make it a secret though. Come on, Yuan Bo. Move faster. Just out of range. It's almost time to unleash death. Let's do it. And don't move. Oh wait, Moshard. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it rolled off to the side. You lucky dogs. They heard me cackling to myself. Oh, that's the mortars. Yuan Bo, is it? Oh, it's too late. Here comes the Talons of Night. Oh, rest in peace cannons. Probably the same thing. Drop a meteorite on these two. Just send a bit of the Free Company. They're not doing anything. Cannon duel begins. Here comes a meteorite. Yoink. Special delivery. Now, where's Gentleman Jenkins at? Or they gave up already. Jet Lion, come on over. Let's drop a missile mirror on Great Cannons. And let everyone else on our squad start advancing. You move up, start blasting at the Great Cannons. Everyone else, except for you, start advancing. Start playing the beat of speed. Right over the top, Yuan Bo, let's go through. Really, we can just go for regular Talons of Night there. Ooh, serious damage. Alright, Jet Lion. Get a little bit aggressive with you. Round. You guys just kind of switch your targeting a bit. Rain guns start blapping away into these crossbows. You two do the same for them. Advance. Back line there. Come on then, lads. Let's get them. Drop off any extra marks of Kuai Yin on these crossbows. We absolutely can. Switch it over to the beat of armor. Got them very well isolated now. Yuan Bo, go hunt down Gentleman Jenkins. Eliminated the different groups pretty easily. Let's go ahead and just kind of blast away at these swordsmen there. Let's throw a Blossom Wind just this direction, see how many we can get. Overcast, but we didn't even really feel it. Put you guys away. Jade Lion, just go for another breath there. Can we go for the Moss Shard and then make this do more damage? Let's find out. No. It's still an absolute ton, though. Lion, come on in. You guys should be able to work together and deal with that, no problem. In fact, you guys stay back, let the Lion handle it. Foolish Imperial Spearman. You face against gods. Oh. He's getting played with. Whoa, that got real brutal. Got turned into a chew toy. Well, Gentleman Jenkins, have you learned the errors of your ways? Alright, our pirate hunt continues. We only lost 12 in the battle. We can go ahead and venerate to pretty well replenish back up to full.
Serve the Dragon Emperor.
Awesome, the freebooters have been destroyed. And no one's defending the graveyard.
Yuan Bo.
You poor fool.
Man the oars.
We're going to raise this to the ground immediately. I guess we can sack it first for the 6,000. And then it is destruction for the graveyard.
Tactical
No attrition.
brings victory.
Tactical acumen, it does indeed bring victory. Let's go ahead and give you, good sir, the wound maker there. 550. Closing in on executioner.
For Cathay.
Who we completely forgot about in the previous battle. She was doing a good job of sitting there and looking intimidating. We'll give you earthing so you're not exploding as often. You don't have very much health. Very important that you survive your battles. Right. We are almost to that steel token we need. Was there any other battles we can get to? Force that on in.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
Cannot.
Win.
Oh, yeah, we can.
To the front line.
Beautiful. You stay here. Jiao Long.
Wherever Cathay needs me.
Oh, Zatanna's coming on over after them.
I am the pride of all
Well?
Cathay.
I guess we hang out at the Foundry of Bones as well.
Marching to war.
Auto-resolve it. Take the extra win. Closing in very quickly. Occupy the Foundry just for the replenishment. Jiao Long, let's see if we can get you
Power
behind
in the
the
blood.
settlement there.
Naturally.
Not able to replenish anymore. Because of local effects. She was previously.
Dragons will be proud.
Isn't now. Zatanna's choosing to focus that army instead of the other.
Shogungan Lord reporting.
For the Imperial family.
Alright, Peng. We'll make you
Soldiers,
sprint over to the Turtle Gate so we
Take
can
up
reinforce.
positions.
You, Yuan Shan, go ahead and destroy
Child
the
of
Dragon's
the
Crossroad.
Nine.
Take
Make
the win.
your ancestors proud.
Raise it to the ground. What, you didn't move? That's concerning. Normally they retreat. Luckily she does have Silk
Shogungan
Weaver, so
Lord
that shouldn't be a problem.
reporting.
She's out for a single turn. So the Yin spellcasters get the bound cast of Plague of Rust, Spirit Leech, Flock of Doom, or Enfeebling Foe. How many Spirit Leeches do you get? 4? I mean, unless there's a Lord, this is kind of a waste. But we have plenty of troops that are good at dealing with soldiers. Let's go for the Spirit Leech. We can zap enemy heroes and spellcasters that are in the way.
A tool worthy of a dragon.
Ooh, worthy of a
Storm
dragon.
Dragon.
Speaking of. Fortress City. Oh, we can indeed turn the gates into cities. For fortress cities.
Victory is ours.
This will also upgrade defensive and military buildings. I wonder which of these count. Well, let's find out. Yep, the bastions can be fortresses. I think that's definitely the best course of action.
Celestial General.
That should make it even harder for them to crack through. Maybe not. Or did it not work?
General.
I see +1 melee defense for all armies, so maybe it did work. Interesting. Wu Jing cooldown -1 turn. We probably should have checked to see if you know if you were actually able to turn this into a fortress city and we're not
from
just
the front.
wasting tokens there. It kind of looks like we didn't get anything for that. Upkeep for all... No, we absolutely did. Okay, upkeep for all armies. It's just not got an icon. That is awesome. For this one, you get barrier hit points for all units when defending all settlements. Hello. Bastion Feast Hall. What do these others give us then? Armor piercing weapon damage +2 for all armies. Spell resistance +10% for all armies. You can get up to 90% spell resistance pretty easily with some legendary lords. Awesome. Also, I think you get a little bit of recruit rank. Sweet. We're just going to be going for the Celestial Armory here for the last building. We We're up to a heap of tokens on each side for about flying around. We've got, I think we're pretty close to our maximum tokens. But for now, I'm going to be out of time for today. I have been at Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Zepthon. See you on the next one.